Let's talk about having lots of children and living on a budget. So we have 4 children. I've said that a couple times. One of the things I've learned is with 4 children is sometimes your budget has to be completely flexible. So what that means is you have to be okay with hand-me-downs. You have to be okay with sometimes sacrificing places. And that is okay. That's completely okay. As long as your children are loved and cared for, that's literally all that matters. Now, a couple things that we do to help cut down on cost. We do have a clothing budget. If you've watched our budget video, you will see that clothing is one of the budgets that we have, that we take money out of every pay to fund that clothing budget. So that way, when someone needs socks or underwear or a coat, we literally already have that money saved. Now, within that, when I do go and shop for those things, I'm always trying to find the best deal. Clearance is my friend, and I love secondhand stores. So hand-me-downs, clearance, any of those, definitely great time to do that. Now, there are a couple things, not underwear, we don't buy secondhand underwear, but there are a couple things you'll notice that you can buy on off season. Like as soon as warm weather hits, all the winter stuff goes on sale. So like we bought Lucas coats and jackets for next year because they were like $4 at Sam's Club for a coat or $4 for a jacket. Like it was such a good deal. So you can find deals like that. It will help so much break down that price a lot better. Now, when it comes to things like Christmas, this is usually a pain point for a lot of people because 4 children, 4 different Christmases, things like that. A Christmas budget is also something that we have. So we also have a Christmas club. And what that is it's through our bank. We take some of our paycheck each time and put it aside for Christmas. So they send us a check in October and that covers a big chunk of our Christmas. Now we've had to adjust that over the years, the more children we have, but it really does help take a big chunk out of that. And where we start shopping for Christmas in October, we're always finding really good deals as well. Now, another thing, Christmas, besides Christmases, is like birthdays, things like that. For the younger 2, we usually can find their favorite toys. Especially for my toddler, we've gotten him toys in the clearance section and just kept them in the shed until Christmas or till his birthday. And that's helped out a lot. And it is things that honestly just go on clearance because, you know, they make another version of it or something like that. So you can always shop the clearance toy section. They do have certain times like Walmart and Target that they do toy clearance, which is a good time to stock up on things. Baby clearance for baby items, also a good time to stock up. But things like that, really, you don't think are a big expense until you start doing it every year or every time. So being able to have that has made it a lot more simple. Now, in terms of their birthday parties, I am a person, I do not like birthday parties, but if my kids want a birthday party, I will do a birthday party, but I usually give them an option, and I've talked about it before. We either do a birthday party or we do a birthday trip. Now, my teenager, he usually chooses like a birthday slumber party now, but for the longest time, they always chose trips, and that's been great because we do like little weekend getaways, and honestly, the price ends up being about the same. Or you could find a good deal, you know, find a Groupon, find something like that and get, you know, just a little weekend getaway, one night sometimes just for their birthday. And it's really great. And it's a really fun experience. I always love experience over things, but I do give the kids the option, especially the older they get. So those are a couple of the few things that we do with having a larger family now. Another thing we've talked about before, if you've watched any of my budgeting, is for food. So big thing of that is we do buy in bulk if we can. We pre-portion stuff out. We chop, slice our own meat or divide our own hamburger, things like that. If we can do that to save. If we do go out to eat, like a lot of people try to eat out on a budget. Eating out for me is one thing I do not do on a budget. If I'm going out to eat, get what you want. Like get, you know, if you want a drink. So funny backstory with my parents. Anytime we went out to eat, it was everybody gets water. Everybody gets water. And for me, I was like, I would never make my kids pick water if I'm not going to get water. So when I do go out to eat, I don't budget, like say, okay, everybody's getting water or everybody's ordering off the value menu. I don't do that. It's just one of those things that like I did as a kid that I don't want to do for my kids. But within that, it means we don't get to eat out as much, because when we do, it is going to be more expensive no matter where we're going, even if it's just fast food. So those are just a few of the things we do. I usually try to cook meals at home as much as possible. We do live out in the middle of nowhere, so that kind of helps with the like running to bring food home, because it's disgusting. Usually by the time we get here, we don't even have a pizza place close. So we've made our own homemade pizzas a lot. Those do really well in my house. And I will let them pick dinner for the week. Like we're having mini sliders tonight because my teenager wanted mini sliders and like things like that. Just letting them feel like they are a part of that. So if you guys do enjoy content like this, if you love doing things on a budget, or if you need more advice, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys are looking for. I love doing budgeting videos like this because it's just how we live our life. So make sure you leave a comment. If you are not already, please follow. Make sure that you also hit that bell notification. That way you get notified when I post new videos like this. All right. Bye guys. See you later.